What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a review of Endless Summer Surfside, which is Universal's new resort. We're going to be taking a look at the room and some of the amenities and some of the stuff that I do like and some of the stuff that I don't like. That way you guys can make an informed decision on whether or not this is the resort for you while you're staying at Universal.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I figured we could start right here. When you walk into the resort, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, you are going to see a security guard standing at the front, and it's the only door in or out of the resort, and she is going to be checking your temperature, and also they're going to be making sure that you're wearing face coverings while in the lobby and in the general population part of the hotel. This is just COVID-19 protocol. It's pretty much everywhere, so I would expect it to be here too, so no surprise there. We didn't have any issues with this process. It was very quick. However, I know that during busy times of this hotel, when they're checking in a lot of people, this could become a bottleneck issue, so just be prepared for that. As you can see, they do have the Christmas tree up at this resort, which is a welcome sight with all the madness going on in the world. It was pretty cool to see a big, huge Christmas tree sitting in the lobby. That's something that you normally see at like Disney-type resorts. I'm glad to see Universal rolling that out into their resorts also. As you guys can see, this is a huge resort, multiple towers. You could actually very easily kind of get lost in this resort. So kind of navigating your way around a resort this large sometimes, there are some pros and cons to it. And some of the cons are getting to certain places. Like if you're staying at one end of the resort, trying to get to like the Starbucks or trying to get to parking becomes an issue. We'll go over that a little bit later. So as you guys can see here, they do have the bus system at this resort, which is awesome. So this bus is actually going to take you from the resort to City Walk or the parks, basically wherever you want to go in Universal, which is going to be great. So this way you don't have to actually drive. So if you're going to go out, have a few drinks at night at City Walk, this way you can just take the bus. You don't have to drive. You don't have to worry about getting yourself in trouble. It's a really, really nice feature. Also, you get early access to the parks by staying at this resort. So the bus is actually going to take you over in the morning if you want. That way you don't have to drive, you don't have to pay the $26 in parking, save yourself some money by just leaving your car at the resort, hopping on the bus and going over. Now that we're talking about parking, let's talk about one of this resort's biggest downfalls, which is actually the parking. So let's get into that right now. So not the most fun experience on the planet. It's, I mean, the parking garage is packed, so you just have to drive around until you find a spot. And luckily I was able to find one on level 2, but Endless Summer's parking, not the funnest thing. So as you guys can see here by the red circle, this is the main lobby to the hotel. Now there's only one entrance to come in and out of, and that is it. So if you look at that, that's where you're going to be coming in and out of. And then if you look at the other circle, which I've also highlighted, that way over there is the parking garage. So it's a pretty substantial walk, and you have to imagine that you're going to be doing this maybe with some groceries, maybe with food, maybe with kids and bags, and you've been at the resort all day. So it's kind of a pain, and it's definitely one of the cons of this resort. Parking, not fun. Now that we got one of the biggest cons out of the way, guys, let's take a look at the actual rooms, and I'll go over some of the stuff that I liked and didn't like in that and let you guys know what I think. Super awesome. Like the sink, it's pretty cool. Nikki, they have our lighted mirror. Bathroom. I have to say the beds must be pretty comfortable because Nikki is doing all right.
Let's do it. So we're back from Toys R Us and
Beefy.
Yeah?
How's the bed?
show what we got.
Good.
Is it comfy?
Yeah.
Watching cameras?
This is the
Yeah.
Super Web Slinger.
Next we have.
What happened? What happened? What it is, buddy?
There's plenty of lights in this room. It's pretty spacious. 2 queen beds. Here's the thing. When I go into a room, because I'm bringing camera gear with me pretty much all the time, I like to see lots of outlets and chargers, right? So let's take a look at the outlets and chargers. So if you're like coming here with some people and you have like lots of devices and stuff you need to charge, so we have one by the bed, so that's a good one. And then over here by the desk, there's one, and I like this. It's got the USB port in it, so if you just have like the actual plug, you can just plug it right in, which is beautiful. That is awesome. We have more USB and regular plugs over here. That turns that on, and a light off. Got an outlet there. Light switch. Ooh, there's a light switch. And we have an outlet there. Standard shower, I'd say, you know, it's average. Nothing too fancy, nothing crazy. But it's not bad. I'll hop in this thing a little bit, test and see what kind of hot water we got. I do like the slide door though. It's kind of nice. But I think that's about it for tonight. It's pretty late. I'm going to bed. What's up, guys? So last night we stayed at Endless Summer. We stayed at Surfside Hotel. It's somewhere we haven't stayed before, so we figured we'd check it out and give it a quick review. Normally we stay at Cabana Bay. If you watch my videos, Cabana Bay is like our place to go. So this is something new for us. There's a small naked child in my shot. I don't know if you can see the small naked child, but there's a small naked child in my shot.
Yay.
Yeah, there he is. Butt cheeks out in my shot.
Make sure to press the subscribe button.
Good job, dude. So, behind me, we have the pool, which was a pretty awesome view. Right now, you guys are with us at Endless Summer. We're at Surfside. So, we've never stayed at this resort. It's a value resort. Normally, we stay at Cabana Bay, which is like a moderate resort, I guess, in Universal terms. So, we've never stayed here. So, I figured while we're over in the area, let's check it out, see what it's all about. So, I think the resort's awesome. For the money, it was $105. Universal did not comp me this room. They didn't give me this room or anything like that. Universal, if you're listening, if you want to give me rooms, have at it. I love to do reviews. But for the money, it's pretty awesome. Now, one quick tip for you guys. When you get here, whatever they tell you that you're paying, let's say at the time, let's say it's $105 like I paid, they're going to hit you with a $16 per night parking fee. They didn't tell me about this on the phone when I booked, but it is something to know. When you park your car, it is going to be in a parking garage covered, which is kind of nice, but it is $16 a night, so be prepared for that. So your final price will add $16. Now, if you're not driving a car, obviously that doesn't come into play, so no worries there. So as far as the resort goes, super clean. The guests were super friendly. At the time that I'm shooting this, we are still in the midst of the pandemic, COVID-19, and they are doing temperature checks here. So every time you come through the front door, which is the only entrance to the hotel, you get your temperature checked. Once you get your temperature checked once, though, they are putting like a wristband on you, and then you don't have to get your temperature checked again. So that was kind of nice. But it is something to note that they are doing temperature checks. Now, I don't know what happens if you're running a fever. I don't know if they won't let you check in, or I don't know. We didn't run into that problem, so there's that. As far as the room itself goes, so the rooms are very clean. They have plenty of storage. All the rooms are standard 2 queen beds, which were fine. The mattresses, in my opinion, were a little firm, but nothing, that we couldn't handle. The TVs are like a 45-inch-ish, 43-inch TV, so nothing crazy there. One TV in the room. They do have a closet. What?
And the surf bar is closed.
The surf bar is closed?
See? No people are there outside.
It's probably because it's 6:44 a.m. Not a lot of people at the surf bar. I mean,
In fact, nobody.
at the surf bar. So as you guys can see, Ethan's actually hanging out the window, admiring the pool view, which he is really, really happy about. The pool looks awesome. We'll get you guys down there and show you that. So no complaints with that. Like I said, cleanliness, staff, all great. And again, like I said, for the money, $100 a night, it's a really good deal. So it also, by staying at a Universal Resort, we're going to gain early access to the park. So the park for us is going to open at 7 a.m., which is in about 15 minutes, and we are literally right across the street from Universal, which is beautiful. So we're going to hop over to Universal, get early admission, get on Hagrid's, and all the cool stuff that you normally can't do because it's busy. We're going to get to go over, so that was great. So keep that in mind. There's also a Starbucks here. There's a couple restaurants here. We'll take a walk around, show you guys all that stuff. So, like I said before, rooms were really nice. They had plenty of outlets. So, like if you have kids and you're needing to charge tablets and all kinds of stuff, I mean, there were outlets everywhere. I'll walk you guys around and show you that. Bathroom was, mediocre, normal bathroom. Sink outside the bathroom, and then you have a shower. No problems with hot water or anything like that. Like I said, this is a new resort, so really didn't expect to have any issues. But yeah, I'm really happy with the resort. It's really, really clean. Really, really fantastic. Like I said, I love it. The staff was great. I felt really secure. There's security walking around and everything. It was great. So if you guys haven't stayed here, check it out. If you're looking for a value resort. Normally, like I said, we would stay at Cabana Bay, but Cabana Bay was actually full, and we weren't even
Hey,
able to
Daddy.
get in anyway, so this was great.
Look, she's
What?
at the Halloween store.
I see that she's at the Halloween store. Am I shooting a video right now?
Yeah.
So how do you think that's going to look in the video? Pretty badly. So first off, guys, I want to just let you know that Ethan was actually watching YouTube videos about Halloween stores, and no, they're not my YouTube videos, but maybe one day he'll watch my videos a little more than he watches everybody else's videos. But back to the resort. So they do have a bar outside right by the pool. It's really cool. They got good food and good drinks there. I would recommend you check that out. Also, there's a pretty sizable gift shop here. They have a lot of endless summer type merchandise. There's also some Universal merchandise, as you would expect, within a Universal gift shop. So pretty standard stuff there. But it was a pretty good sized gift shop. It's definitely not a small one by any means. So next, they also have an arcade. It's not the biggest arcade. It's definitely not as big as the arcade at Cabana Bay or anything like that. But for a value resort, the arcade here was pretty good. I think it was definitely decent for the resort size that you get here. So this is just showing you guys kind of a map of the Universal area and kind of where this resort is located in accordance to like the actual Universal park. So you are really, really close. Like I said, it's less than a 5-minute drive to the parks. So the food here, they had it's like a grab and go type thing, almost like quick serve. So you go in, a couple different options to pick from, or they have the cold case there where you can grab stuff out of that. So pretty standard stuff. Like I said, value resort, guys. Think value resort. So unfortunately, guys, we weren't able to actually go down and hang out of the pool because we had tropical storm weather coming in, a lot of wind and rain, and we did show up to this resort pretty late at night. So I do appreciate you guys checking this video out. I hope it helped you make a decision on this resort or not. Please hit that subscribe button for me. Check out some of my other videos. I'm going to be posting a video of Hagrid's motorbike ride. I know that's going to be really, really popular. A lot of people are really interested to see what that roller coaster is like. And I've got you guys covered, front row POV. So check out some of my other stuff.